My honest review of Elite CEOs by Tanner Chidester. Hey guys, my name's Joe, and in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the courses that I bought from Tanner Chidester with Elite CEOs. Another thing we're actually going to talk about as well is we're going to talk about his Elite 360 software. And so we've got a bunch of juicy stuff. Let's dive right in. So if you're not familiar with Elite CEOs and kind of what Tanner does, basically he's got a consulting company and he teaches people how to start their own consulting agencies. Now, I think more recently he's kind of started helping people with other things, like maybe doing like marketing and other stuff. But I know that's really what he started doing. He started as a fitness entrepreneur, and then now he basically he's built up a massive company where he does a bunch of consulting on how to basically be a consultant. So basically, I bought some of his courses. I was trying to learn specific skills. And so it was probably like 3 a.m. one night, and I'm, scrolling through my phone, looking at some different ads on Facebook. And one of his ads caught my eye, and I'd seen him popping up quite a bit. I was like, man, like this guy, like he's showing up everywhere. He seemed like he was pretty legit. So I was like, you know what? Let's check out one of his things. I bought like one of his introductory products for $7. And then pretty soon I'm in the middle of, hacking his funnel, if you will. I became like a funnel hacker. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm like sitting there like dissecting all the different pages and going through and buying all of his different courses and things. So basically I thought I was going to buy a $7 product, and then by the end of the thing, I had actually bought like basically all of his courses. And so, let's break it down. So I've got on my phone here, I've actually got my Kajabi app, and it's got a bunch of the courses that I bought from Tanner on here. So you can see right here, Facebook Ads Academy, YouTube Ads Academy, IG Shoutout Masterclass. This is his book, Infinite Income. And then he's also got the Ultimate Sales and Fulfillment Training, and then the Conversion Conversations. So I went through the Facebook Ads course, and I'd say it was pretty good. Definitely had a lot of really good content in there. I guess there were a few things that so my biggest issue I'd say with the courses is there was a little bit less cohesiveness between them all, and I think that's really just because of the nature of the products. I don't know if that's necessarily like a legitimate flaw, just because each one of these was sold separately. But I'd say the downside of buying all these is that they're all kind of just different courses, and they don't really tie together into, okay, here's how you like do something bigger with these. It's very much you learn this one skill. That said, if you're just trying to learn Facebook ads, I'd say the Facebook ads course is very good. The YouTube ads course is very good. One of my favorite courses actually was the IG Shoutout Masterclass. I learned a ton of really, really interesting stuff in there. It was pretty short, but packed with a lot of really good value. And the Infinite Income book, so I actually listened to his audiobook here. It was pretty good. I definitely learned some interesting things in that. And, if you're a reader, definitely worth a read. One of the things that I think is probably one of his more valuable tactics is conversion conversations. So this is basically where he talks about basically using messages to, like, a lot of people, they run different types of ads. They do different things to, get their prospects. This one is very much focused on how do you attract prospects and buyers through DMs. And I think this is probably like his signature, marketing play, if you will. Like, this is one of the things that he's really known for. This is kind of what really took him to the next level. So I'd say Conversion Conversations is definitely, I found that extremely valuable. It made a lot of sense. It gave me some really interesting perspective on a lot of different things, and just kind of how I could kind of tweak some things with my marketing, make it better. And then obviously the sales and fulfillment training. The fulfillment training, it was a little bit confusing. The sales training I really liked. I thought the sales training, Tanner made some really good points, and it just really kind of helped me up my sales game in a lot of ways. So I definitely liked that. And then let's talk about the Elite 360 software and I guess the 10K mastermind, if you will, that he sells. So I haven't actually been part of the 10K mastermind. I'm part of his Facebook group. And I did actually sign on for his Elite 360 software. I guess with the Elite 360 software, it's here's what I'd say. I'd say that if you are a coach or a consultant, it could actually be very good for you. And if that's kind of the direction you're looking to do, he has a bunch of pre-built automations. It's basically set up for coaches and consultants. Now, what it's not good for is if you are an agency owner, because the downside of that is the way that it's built on Go High Level. It's basically a white label version of Go High Level, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally fine. Go High Level is kind of just like a base platform, which a lot of people will use. They'll basically, juice it up, make it a lot nicer, kind of put in automations, customizations, things to kind of tailor it to a specific purpose, and then they'll resell it, which, again, there's a lot of people who do that, and it's totally legitimate. It's a real thing. And they can actually bring value by building out all those different things within it. So if you're a coach or consultant, I'd say that's actually really a good move. Definitely just use a system that somebody's already created, and then boom, everything's ready to go. And it's all laid out. Now on the flip side, if you're an agency owner like myself, that's primarily what I've got going. I'm also a consultant. I do that as well. But more importantly, I have an online marketing agency called Matrimont. And I'm the co-founder of that with my business partner Declan O'Reilly. We're actually now the highest rated online marketing company in Virginia, which is cool. But my point is that's basically my bread and butter. That's what I really do to make an income. That's kind of my primary thing. Consulting is sort of something I do on the side. And as an agency owner, I want to have the ability to have multiple sub accounts and have accounts for all my different clients and all that type of stuff. So I'd say that if you're an agency owner, it's definitely not the move. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to basically build out your own system sort of from scratch for that. But if you're a coach or consultant, I'd definitely invest in that. So I guess those are the products that I've gotten from Elite CEOs and from Tanner Chidester. And all in all, I'd say solid dude, solid company. The products that I have bought, I've gotten decent value from. I'd say a few of the courses were a little bit confusing, and I guess the only downside really is the courses that I bought, individually, they're just not tied together in any sort of cohesive manner. But again, I don't think that's his fault. I think that's just the way that, when you sell products like that, people want to buy a Facebook course. They want to buy an IG shout out, course. They're not buying that entire system. So I say that's just kind of just inherent to that type of, sales model for that. So yeah, all in all, I'd say pretty good, definitely solid guy. And definitely one of the entrepreneurs too, who I've seen really, I guess, go to the next level and stick around. Like he's here for the long run. Definitely one of the people who I follow on social media and just kind of I watch his videos. Definitely a solid dude. Got a lot of really good ideas, and he's definitely up there. As far as leading entrepreneurs. So definitely recommend.